You ready to finish Breaking Point? I'm ready to finish Breaking Point.
I did not like Aiden. Not at all.
Why not?
I thought he was immature about what happened in Baku. Like, he never really got over it. He was aggressive on track, and the paddock talks. He just wasn't happy at Konnersport. Thought he was too good for the team. He just had a bit of an attitude problem.
It's already complicated. And I've told you they don't need to know.
Well, it's your call, of course. But the dishonesty makes me uncomfortable.
We'll talk about it later. Yes?
Let's make this quick.
Or maybe we could give Casper a bit of our time.
This wasn't scheduled.
What, are you too busy for us now?
Just tell them, Casper.
Andreo, please.
Can we get started?
Yeah, Aiden's got a meeting at Mercedes he needs to get to.
Enough! Enough! Okay? This is what we have to talk about. Has to stop. Understand? If we can't pull together now...
If we can't pull together, we are finished.
Wait, what does that mean?
Andreo,
It means that if we don't finish 5th or higher, Butler Global will pull funding. And I don't think we'll find an investor to replace him. Not now.
Wait, what? Casper?
yeah, it's true.
Well, then we're finished. Andrea?
We're finished.
So yeah, Dad brought me onto the team and then immediately threatened to shut it down.
Why would he do that?
It's kind of his thing.
We go to Austrian Grand Prix with rain in the forecast. The Austrian Grand Prix, Konnersport are hoping that the gamble of an early pit stop for Cali pays off. Oh.
Okay, Callie, I'm sure you've got questions, but we think we know what we're doing here. We've got information that says more rain's coming, and so, because we're the first ones to come and make this change...
Beat Alpine and Alfa Romeo. Easy.
Let's make it all count.
Built different.
Copy that.
We're trying to survive in Formula One, which is amazing because we literally come out and won by 30 seconds. We win the Austrian Grand Prix.
Congratulations, Callie. You keep going like that, you might just prove me wrong yet. Callie?
Amazing.
Well, we said at the time that it might have been too soon, but in hindsight, Konnersport really did make the right call. Mayer made the pit stop, changed to wet tyres ahead of everybody else. That was a real turning point in the race.
Yeah, you've got to get these decisions right, and not everyone did today. It's great to see Konnersport taking their chances like that. Wonderful race by Mayer.
If they want to improve on last season, they've got to try and do something different. Well, they did that today. They timed it well. And Mayer, well, she continues to impress. Welcome then to the podium, our top 3 drivers. What a great effort from them today in a very difficult race.
Look at that, a Red Bull sandwich. Austrian Grand Prix post-race. Fortune favors the bold. The early tire change allows Cali to get the jump on her competitors in the midfield and secure a solid finish for Konnersport at the Red Bull ring. I would say so. We literally won the race by 30 seconds.
Callie, great race.
What do you mean, prove you wrong?
I was just trying to congratulate you, that's all.
Prove you wrong about what exactly?
I didn't mean anything by it. I was just saying well done.
By reminding me how little you actually believe in me.
Callie.
You are a piece of work.
But it was a great race.
You said you'd keep him away from me.
I'll talk to him.
How is he getting involved on comms?
Well, he didn't ask, he just did it.
Yeah, he'll do whatever he wants until someone stops him.
I said I'll talk to him.
That
was a great result out there today. Let's forget about your father, okay?
Yeah.
Good.
Looks like he's found someone else to talk to anyway.
No. Hello, Gaspar.
Casper.
Hey, look, I've put some measures in place to clamp down on who can access team radio.
Thanks, I guess.
It turns out your father talked Mark into it. Said, "You're not going to keep me off team radio or on my own team." You know, something like that.
Yeah, well, Mark can be a bit of a pushover at times.
Yeah. Look, Davidov's going to be at this press thing later, so you don't need to attend.
Oh. Thanks for that, Casper.
Just wish I could do more. Look, enjoy some downtime if you can, okay?
Yeah. Thanks.
Oof. Oh, another back-to-back? Oi, Mom.
Callie, I just got your text. Prove him wrong. He's got a nerve.
He really gets to me, Mum. I know I shouldn't let him, but I can't bear it.
Him and his little games. Call him out on it, Callie. Say something.
I did. I spoke to him.
And?
He said he didn't mean anything by it. He said I did well today.
Unbelievable.
What else do you expect? An apology? I don't know what to do.
You keep driving, Callie. That's all you can do right now. The rest is just fluff.
If only it were that simple.
Oh, fair point. Don't envy you, darling. Not one bit. I'll leave you be.
Bye, Mum.
The Italian Grand Prix, Monza. Let's go. As the feet as the grid heads to Monza, fractures within the team continue to plague Konnersport. We're getting reports of a bit of a confrontation down in the garage, which we thought you should know about. Callie overheard a mechanic bad-mouthing her, and she called them out on it. The mechanic called her privileged and out of touch, said she won't make it in F1 because she doesn't understand how punishing it can be. I mean, nah, that's fucked. That's messed up. Like, what are we talking about? The Konnersport feature article is out, and it's extremely favorable to the team. Nice. With a lot of driver politics going on behind the scenes, alongside Callie's turbulent relationship with her father, perhaps making the article management focus was a smart choice. Davidov was on top form and really charmed the interviewer. However, some of the other team sponsors aren't happy with your decision, believing that the drivers, and especially Callie, should be pushed as the face of Konnersport. This needs to be handled carefully. How should we deal with this? It's a gamble, but with both drivers well rested and Callie and Davidov's relationship being carefully managed, let's ensure the sponsors a top 3 finish this weekend. I mean, we can do it, right? A finish like that should keep them happy and grant plenty of driver-focused press attention if achieved. Our projection this weekend looks solid. Let's ensure a top 5 or top 8. Nah, we goated with the sauce. A podium or bust for Konnersport.
Hey,
Guess who's on his way in?
Davidov?
He just called the office. Arrange him a lunch, he says. He treats the office staff like his personal assistants.
He shouldn't be a drain on our resources. Look, I'll talk to him.
Can you let the garage staff know he'll be wandering around down there? And make sure we have the usual room set up for him.
Yeah, no problem.
Roll out the red carpet. Davidov's in town. Last I heard he was joining us in Singapore, but today he just shows up.
Don't let him get to you like this. We'll handle him.
Remind me why I went into business with him.
At least you have an F1 team.
For now.
Look, he wants us to succeed.
Doesn't always feel like it, Cass. I'll see you in the meeting.
Yeah.
This guy, man, this guy. Another call. Oi.
Callie.
People are saying Dad's heading in.
He is, yeah.
I thought he wasn't around this weekend.
Well, so did we. Listen, I heard what happened in the garage.
Oh, yeah. Look, please don't worry about that. It got a bit heated, but it's fine.
I can't have that behavior on the team. I'm giving the guy a warning.
Oh, is that necessary?
But it's not okay to talk about your own drivers like that.
Right. Well, you're the boss.
Yeah. See you in the meeting.
See you there.
Andrea was cornered by a reporter when heading out of the team hotel early this morning, asking if he regretted getting into Formula One. We know Andrea to be a passionate man. This, coupled with the tense situation, may have made his response come across as a little fiery. This might require some damage control. We wouldn't be here if it weren't for Andrea's commitment and passion. He exemplifies what we stand for as a team. Andrea's passion get the best of him sometimes or do nothing. I can't tell if I hit support or if I accidentally hit no comment.
Everything else looks fine. It's just about that rear wing.
I don't want to sacrifice any more downforce.
It's okay, it's your call. Now, let's check the weather again in an hour.
Oi, oi! Did you miss me? Hello, sis.
Hi, bro.
Jackson.
Devon.
How are you, Devon?
I am excited. Very excited to be involved again. Now, you pretend I'm not here. You carry on, please.
Involved? How?
Oh, you know, just a little bit of this, a little bit of...
Involved? How?
We'll figure it out.
And what does Andreo say to that?
He'll agree, Casper. It's fine.
Were they pleased to see you?
People are always pleased to see me.
And what was your new role?
I guess you might call me a liaison. Yeah, I love to liaise. Dad wanted me to talk to people, keep people's spirits up, give some friendly words of advice, that kind of thing. But it was tough. Yeah, Aiden still had that ego. Still thought he was too good for the team. Wouldn't listen to Casper's advice, that was a problem. And then Andreo, he was worried about the future of the team. He had Dad breathing down his neck. And Callie, well, let's just say Callie wasn't really looking for my advice. The whole thing was a mess. I mean, honestly, I'd only been gone 5 minutes.
With her brother's return certain to ruffle a few feathers at already shaky Konnersport, Callie focuses on the race and the continuing battle with her teammate, Aiden Jackson. Monza!
The two Konnersport teammates not exactly doing each other any favours this afternoon. For me, they're a little bit too close for comfort.
What is Aiden playing at? Tell him to back off.
Okay, Callie, he knows.
Clearly he doesn't know.
Yeah, same old stuff. Jackson really wants to make a move out there, but Mayer, no chance, not letting him past.
Towards the Curva Grande we go, he's going for it. It's really close, it's too close. There goes Mayer's front wing. Oh, Aiden Jackson, what happened there? This now seems like a running theme at Konnersport.
Yes, this race is critical for them. When are they going to just pull themselves together?
Okay, box please, Callie. Let's get that wing replaced.
This is a joke.
Boxed this lap, please. Box this lap.
Yeah, copy.
Dude, what are we talking about? This is less than 0-0 wings. Hit, that's our objective. I love the objective. Hit and replace your front wing. RIP. R.I.P. R.I.P. this guy. Oh my god, take your time, guys. We're chilling.
Okay, off we go. Back into the race. Perfect job from you and the crew there, mate. We're delighted with that. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go.
No, we have to battle the Hulk. It's awful quiet. Huh?
So Mayer managed to pull it back in the end. But if this continues, Konnersport...
Are they even racing? It's like FP1. That's what I'm saying. They're just traffic for to go to this racing. It's true. You want to see the catering costs? Dude, our catering costs are caviar every single day of the week.
The reason they're not making...
We demand to see the catering costs. You'll see it at the end of the year when we submit our budget for the
and it's clear
for the FIA.
Jackson continues to be the aggressor. Is it personal, Natalie?
Well, you know, it does seem that way from the outside looking in, but all I know is they just can't go on like this.
That's what I would say at this point. Don't play it on normal and you'll probably be a lot better along.
Now, once again, another eventful race out there today for Konnersport, Callie. Is the team sabotaging its own chance of a decent finish this season?
No comment.
Punditry is your job, Natalie. No, I am not here to comment on those kind of narratives. I will stick to driving the car, thank you.
Everyone is talking about Devon's return to Konnersport today, so is it good to have him back around again?
Devon always means well. He just doesn't always have a let's call it a net positive influence on those around him, but he's here because he cares about the sport and he cares about the team.
Now, in the past, you've refused to acknowledge the role of your father in getting your current seat at Konnersport. Why is that?
What I said was I'm here because I deserve to be. I'm here because I can drive. I stand by that.
That's great, thank you.
Post-race Italian Grand Prix, the Konnersport teammates continue to shoot themselves in the foot, with Mayer and Jackson getting into another on-track tussle at the Italian Grand Prix. Fortunately, Callie manages to turn it around and finish within the points, but it's clear to all that Konnersport's problems aren't going away anytime soon.
Go on then, let's have it.
That's no way to answer the phone.
Say your piece, mother dearest.
Fine, if you want to be like that. I did say you need to be careful what you tell the media about your father, didn't I? That was the perfect opportunity today to smooth it all over, but no, you only reinforced what everyone's already saying about you.
That's just how I feel.
Oh, you've got a stubborn streak in you. I think it comes from your father. Definitely not mine. He was always so determined, unable to admit to his mistakes.
What's your point, Mum?
My point is that nobody likes your father. Sorry. Just be careful, Cal.
Yeah. Thanks, Mum.
I'll let you go, darling. Ciao.
Casper.
Callie, debrief in 10 minutes, okay?
I'll be there.
And great race out there today.
Just doing my job, boss.
Yeah, and you do it well. You really help getting the sponsors off my back.
And that's what really matters, is it?
I guess not. No. But it all helps.
Happy to be of service. See you at the debrief.
Several weeks later, Chapter 15, coming down to the end of it, with their dysfunction clear for all to see, and with only a handful of races now left in the 23 season, Konnersport looked like a team on the ropes as they head to Singapore. I love all these narratives as we're literally winning races.
Slacking off? Hey.
Ooh. Scared the life out of me, mate.
I didn't mean to. Picking up any tips?
I don't think they like the short straights here.
You didn't mind them, did you?
I love this track. Always do well here. Well, used to.
How are you doing, Devon?
Me? Golden, mate. Loving life.
I'm so sure.
Yeah, sure.
You know what it's like to leave all this behind, don't you?
Yeah, it's the most difficult thing I've ever done.
Yeah, well, like that. But, I didn't choose this, Casper. I didn't.
I know.
But you came back, right? How's it treating you?
Ups and downs.
How's our old teammate doing?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think he's happy here.
He still thinks he belongs in that top team, see? He's never let it go. That's the problem. You know, I could have a word with him. I mean, if you think that might help.
It's all a bit delicate.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Oh, I understand.
No, Devon, I mean it.
Huh? Scouts on him, mate.
Oh, Jesus. I know, right? And anonymous sources talked to the press about how Callie must not be criticized at Konnersport. It sounds like it came from the mechanic who had a run-in with Callie in the garage The press are really latching on to the story. How do you want to handle it? I know for sure where the story came from. I'll talk to the press, tell them everything's fine. We need to tread carefully. Or it was obviously the mechanic. I mean, we're going to go with cautious. You never know. You never know. Fans really latched onto our statement, throwing support behind Andreo on social media. People have been sharing their favorite passionate Andreo images ever since it's become a hashtag. Bro, we're a hashtag. Lucas's publication sent Amari all the way in his stead. There's no fear of anyone thinking it was a puff piece. Amari was pointed and strong. Around the trouble, Konnersport caused a bit of a stir down in the garage. Morale has been a bit low this weekend. Oi.
Andreo.
Did you read his email?
I glanced at it.
He's a sly old fox at that one. Thank you for finding a place for Devon. As if we had a choice, Casper. As if it was our decision.
Yeah, I know.
How's it going with Devon anyway?
He's still struggling. But he does really care about the team, so, maybe it'll work out.
Well, that's something at least.
Rather him than his father, right?
Rather neither of them, Casper. Anyway, I'll see you.
Yeah, see you.
Damn it.
Davidoff.
Ackerman. Look, I know it's none of my business, but that story about the mechanics really blowing up. I trust you're dealing with it.
I'm going to clear everything up myself. I've arranged a press conference. I'll tell them everything's fine.
That's not exactly what I'd call dealing with it.
You want me to fire him?
Well, that would be your decision, naturally.
I'm not going to fire a good mechanic without any proof. The decision is made.
So be it.
Let's do it.
Did Casper really want you to talk to Aiden?
I read between the lines. Look, Casper's good at lots of things, but I know people. Yeah, I know how to get in their heads. And I wanted to help Dad, help the team, so,
Leave me alone.
Listen, I'm just saying, mate, if you were such an incredible driver, you wouldn't be at Konnersport, would you? Sorry, it's the truth. No offense.
Well, maybe I won't be here next season.
Dude, you know what your problem is?
Yeah. You.
You think you're better than the team. I remember when Aiden Jackson was just happy to be behind the wheel of an F1 car. We all liked that guy far better than this one.
You never liked me.
No. But Casper did. Once upon a time. Oh, you're different now. You think you're too good for the team. Your head's stuck in some imaginary big three-seat in cloud cuckoo land, mate. No. You have got to drive the car you're in.
You're lecturing me about ego.
A subject I know well.
Oh,
it's not wrong.
Right.
It's not wrong.
I get it. So you're allowed to be cocky, but I'm not. Is that it?
There's a difference.
How can there possibly be a difference?
This isn't you. This isn't you, mate.
Oh, get lost. Be true to myself. Drive the car I'm in. The wisdom of Devon Butler. Should I be living my best life too?
Just drive the car you're in, mate, yeah? Ciao.
You know, he's got a point. Aiden has kind of been... We'll keep it PG. He's been a bit of a, he's been a bit much in the back half of Breaking Point 2. Maybe he does need to just chill out a little bit. Maybe just a smidge. Just a little itty bitty bit. Just a little bit. Nonetheless, race day, Singapore, with Devon's words still repeating in his head, a focused and determined Aiden Jackson looks to return to form. Oh, are we back to our boy? Let's get, starting from 10th, let's get Aiden Jackson a win. It can happen. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Little dip. Across the line! That was literally just a 15 lap race, a 15 lap time trial of Singapore.
Well, the results are in. There we have it. What a race that was.
What a race it was.
The determination shown by some of the drivers out there today, Crofty, was nothing short of incredible.
Elbows out, especially from Aidan Jackson. Loved his race today, and he finally delivered the sort of performance that we know that he's capable of. So whatever they're saying to him over at Konnersport, he seems to be listening to.
Now, Aidan, you have had your ups and downs this season, but tell me, on the whole, are you pleased with your overall performance?
Yeah, I'm really happy with what we've achieved. You know, F1 gets more and more competitive every single day, so
True.
I've really given it all this season, and you know, today I've been able to show a little bit more of what we're capable of.
Okay, I'm going to be cheeky, go straight for the jugular. If you had to choose a teammate between Callie and Devon, who would it be?
I mean, I'm saying Callie, but I'm going to go with Casper because I like to answer.
I'm getting into trouble whatever I say here, aren't I? Can I have Casper back as a teammate instead? I'll talk him out of retirement.
Now, Aidan, you have recently hinted that you're not entirely happy at Konnersport. Tell me, is it true?
Oh.
My happiness is neither here nor there right now. I've got a job to do this season, and I want to do it the best I can.
There's been wild speculation on whether or not Konnersport can even be on the grid next season, so can you tell us more?
That seems like a question for the investors, but no one's funding Konnersport as a charity. They're funding it as a business.
True.
And if the business isn't successful, then there's definitely an issue.
True.
Thank you so much for your time.
Under the floodlights in Singapore, Aidan Jackson puts in a magnificent performance. I mean, we won by a minute. So, yeah.
Hi, Davidoff.
Aidan, quite the answer you gave today. Didn't have you pegged as a man of business.
Yeah, I didn't really think anything of it. Of course you need to make money.
Don't we all, Aidan?
Yeah, but Konnersport must be profitable, right?
We're still running the projections for next season.
So it's not certain then?
Time will tell. You said it yourself, it's just business. Thanks, Aidan.
On to the next one. We're getting down to it.
Come on, I just want to chat, Cal.
Why? Because he told you to?
Stop making this about him. Just talk to me.
We raced in a lot of the same races growing up, and one of us would always have a better race than the other. So in the car on the way home, one of us would be happy and the other would be completely miserable. There was no middle ground. It was impossible for us both to be happy at the same time. And it's kind of been the same ever since.
Look, it's my job to talk to the drivers, Callie.
Yeah, and who gave you that job?
Why are you being like this? It's not even me you're angry with.
Maybe it is.
Oh, really? This again? We were kids, Callie.
You left me behind.
Come on, what was I supposed to say? Oh, thanks, Dad, for continuing to invest in my career, but I'm afraid I'm going to have to decline, just in case I hurt poor Callie's feelings.
Of course not.
And what?
It didn't have to be a choice, Dev. He had the money to fund both of our careers. I wanted you to fight for me. He never listened to me. He always listened to you.
Well, we were young.
Yeah. But we're adults now.
Yeah. Well, if it's any consolation, I'm not much competition anymore.
You never were.
I'm sorry, Callie. For everything. You were always faster than me. There, I said it.
Nice try.
I mean it.
And did you mean it?
Of course not. Faster than me? No. She was never faster than me. She'd love that. No. But if there's one thing my old man taught me, it's that sometimes people need to hear what they need to hear. You know?
Brazil! Oh, I'm so excited. 1 month later, coming down to it. Chapter 16, only 2 left. Only 2 left. Over the last few race weekends, Konnersport have managed to demonstrate some much-needed consistency. The paddock now heads to Brazil for the penultimate race of the season. Don't go. Held it.
Hey, Mom.
Cal, I'm reading more and more about these funding issues.
Only an issue if we don't get 5th, apparently. What do you make of it all?
Well, he won't. He won't really do it, surely. I mean, it's only been 2 seasons, for goodness sake. And Konnersport certainly isn't the worst team on the grid.
You have a real way with words, Mum.
What's your father have to say for himself?
I have no idea.
You've still not spoken to him?
I'm sure you can relate.
Yes, but I mean, I don't have to work with the man. Look, you don't have to like him, you only have to talk to him.
You sound like Devon.
Maybe Devon has a point.
Yeah, okay. Thanks, Mum. I'm going now.
Lots of love. Bye.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Why are you doing this? I saw him in the paddock. This would have been Sao Paulo. And I finally spoke to him. I just wanted to know why.
Something's come up. I'll call you back. Callie, so I'm allowed to talk to you now.
Why are you doing this?
Doing what?
Why are you being so hard line about this?
For this to be a worthwhile investment, Konnersport Racing must be successful. It's just business.
It's not, though, is it?
Excuse me?
Well, why am I in the team if it's just business? Why was Devon? You can't keep involving your family in this and then hiding behind it's just business.
This is one of the biggest investments I have ever made. I must take care of the business, Callie. Who do you think will inherit it after I'm gone?
Well, Devon, obviously. I'm not interested in any of it.
These matters are complex, Callie. But they all benefit the business. They all benefit the family. And ultimately, they all benefit you.
You said this the last time you tried to stop me racing. I didn't buy it at 12, and I certainly don't buy it now. I don't understand what goes on in that head of yours. You threatened to end my F1 career, and then you claim it's for my benefit.
Have you any idea how much money I have plowed into the team?
Yeah, that's the thing with you. Money. Nothing changes.
I wouldn't expect you to understand.
No, Dad. I wouldn't expect you to.
Oh.
You need to be more realistic, that's all. Not everyone survives in F1. You know that.
5th in the standings.
5th.
5th.
Fifth. A late safety car has provided Callie Mayer with an opportunity to turn around her fortunes at Interlagos. Mid-race, let's get it. Little late safety car.
Safety car's in this lap. Repeat, the safety car is in
Behind
this
a
lap.
Williams,
that
though?
means it's our chance to shine. Come on, you can do this. Let's go.
Secure a top 5 finish.
No pressure then.
I mean, we're behind a Williams. How far back are we? Gotta be what, 13, 14, 15? Here we go. Boom! Grazie. Ragazzi, get in there. Get in there, Callie.
Well, what a fantastic race that was. Absolutely loved it. But Natalie, do you think we see Konnersport
Imagine.
this season? Rumours say
You literally win the race after a safety car.
I hope so. I feel
What
like
a
they
great
deserve
race.
it.
But are they
They've
even
been
going to be
box
here
office
next
for me.
year?
They've taken chances, they've
Crazy.
been bold in all their moves, and ultimately, that's great for us and for the fans.
Absolutely. Couldn't agree more, but there's not much of the season left, and they'll be hoping they can carry
True.
this form into the final stages.
Fact.
Time will tell.
Wow, Callie, a really strong performance out there today. Just tell me, though, how big a role did the safety car play?
I just think it's never about the safety car, not really. Every race
Correct.
has its opportunities, whatever form they take. It always comes back to the driver and whether they can make the most of a situation.
Callie, your first F1 season is nearing an end. It must feel like a long road, but clearly you've put a lot into it. And is there anyone else that's been particularly influential this season?
I I've got Casper to thank for so much of this. He was there for me in F2 last season, and he was the one who fought so hard for my seat at Konnersport, and without him, I may not even be here, so cheers to Casper.
And tell me, I'm not sure I could do it, but how has it been working so very closely with your family?
It's actually been all right. We don't always get on, but we know each other really well, and we all know when to keep our distance. Or maybe we've learned when to keep our distance over the course of the season. Family's always complex, but yeah, it's been okay.
There are rumours circulating that Konnersport may not be around next season. Can you comment?
I'm not going to fuel any speculation on that. I'm just going to drive the car and see what happens.
Here we go. Chapter 17. Abu Dhabi. 1 week later, with Konnersport's future on the line, team principal Casper Ackerman assembles the team one last time before what might be their final race in Formula One.
Okay, so we are running 2 quite different setups out there today. And you don't need me to tell you how it... You don't need me to tell you how it... Davidoff, that's enough.
I'm sorry?
Get out.
What on earth are you talking about?
I've had an entire season of you whispering in people's ears. I'm asking you to leave the meeting.
You can't be serious.
This is not your team. And after today, it might not even exist. So get out and let those of us who actually care about the result do our jobs.
We'll talk about this later, Ackerman.
You can threaten me after the race.
So be it. Coming, Devon?
Yeah, I'm thinking I might actually stay. Yeah, I'm gonna stay.
Well, that's up to you.
Let's go, Devon.
Okay, listen. You all know what's at stake. If we race as individuals today, the team dies. The only way we can survive this, the only way that any of us are coming back next season, is together. We all understand this? No. Aiden, Callie, look at me. You look at me. We understand this, yes? If you put yourself ahead of the team today, there's no more team.
Damn.
Callie, we got this.
Yeah.
And, I'm sorry if I was ever...
Wow.
What?
Are you apologizing?
Yeah.
I will forgive you on one condition.
What's that?
You get your share of the points.
All right. Deal.
Chin up.
So British. That was a little early. Andreo, welcome in.
Hey, did you find him?
I didn't look too hard, to be honest. Does Davidoff ever sulk?
Hard to imagine. Listen, I hope I haven't caused you problems. I snapped it. It was unprofessional.
Not at all, Casper. It was a delight to watch.
You think it'll affect his decision?
I've given up speculating, Cass. At this stage, nothing would surprise me.
Yeah, well, we better get that result then.
I guess we better add. And good luck today, Casper. Whatever happens, I'm so grateful for all you've done.
Look, it's been my pleasure. Konnersport deserves to succeed.
If the fates are kind, Casper. If the fates are kind. I'm trackside. I'll see you there.
Yeah, cool. I'll be a few minutes.
I'm feeling it a little bit. I'm actually feeling it a little bit. Let's do it. One final time. Mid-race, Abu Dhabi. With the race underway, both Konnersport teammates lock in as they look to secure the points they need to guarantee the team's future in the sport past the 2023 season. Here we go.
You know, before the race begins, anything is possible. Anything. On the one hand, you have the true icons of the sport, certain drivers, certain teams who set the pace, who you expect to do well. On the other hand, you have the underdogs. And we are always there, always pushing for another place, another point. Looking for the smallest opportunity, the tiniest mistake we can punish. And in that moment, just before lights out, it's like the world holds its breath. You know? Everybody just waits. The air is heavy, you know? And I knew whatever happened, Konnersport had made its mark on the history of the sport. And I was at peace with that.
So you weren't nervous?
Are you kidding?
So we know how it stands right now. But just how different might it be when the checkered flag waves here in Abu Dhabi?
Lewis and Max front row, by the way.
And it's lights out, and away we go.
Terrible start for Lewis. Here we go. Overtake Gasly before lap 9.
Let's see if we can start moving through the field. It's time to push. Come on, you got this.
Let's get it.
Copy that.
Here we go. For the final time. We take control. Hello, Pierre. How are we? Oh, split the gap.
You're in the top 10.
All right.
Down the main straight we go. Here goes Jackson again, moving up the field. What a great race for him.
Yeah, it really is so far, Croft. I mean, it's a circuit he really enjoys. Remember the race in 2021 that he put together there? It was fantastic stuff back then.
Who could forget it? Konnersport need a performance just like that today. Mayer's doing okay. Jackson really delivering.
Great stuff, Aiden. Come on, I think we can get one more place here. Push, push. Something's not right. Assessing. Stand by. I'm losing speed.
Heading down the back straight now. He's in a great spot, but hang on, he's slowing. He's slowing. Something is very, very wrong.
Yeah, I think he's got a problem here, Crofty. I wonder what it is. Could it be engine related?
Look, they're throwing their hands in the air on the pit wall, and he's out.
And yeah, that's the engine gone.
2023 is over for Aiden Jackson. It's a dramatic exit, and it wasn't what he was hoping for.
Something happened up there?
Yeah, engine failure, I'm afraid. Aiden is out of this race. Repeat, Aiden's out of the race. Did you get that?
Aiden's out. I heard.
What?
Let me speak to him.
Why?
Just give me the headset.
Sure about this?
I'm sure about everything.
That's what concerns me.
Kelly.
Devon?
Yeah, we've had a chat. We think it's best if you don't push the car too hard.
Why?
Look, you're way back, Cal, okay? We don't want to blow your engine too, so just cruise it in and finish the race.
It's got to be realistic here. Copy.
Sorry, is this a team order?
No, Casper agrees. You're just not going to make up that much ground. It can't be done. Just cruise it in, Cal. Trust me, you watch her go.
Oh, I'm locked in. I'm locked and loaded right now. Yo, these cutscenes look really good. Objective update. To finish 4th or above?
I'm going for it.
Ali, is everything all right?
Fine. I'll see you all at the finish line.
Here we go, baby. On the move! There it is! The final race of the 2023 season. Done.
And to the checkered flag for one final time That is some race from Callie Mayer.
What an incredible performance by her today. Konnersport, I'm sure, will be very delighted with that one.
And if you believe the rumours, Anne, this is a team whose future has been in doubt. Surely, though, they've done enough to return next season. I think they've been wonderful to watch.
Post-race, elation! With Aiden having to retire due to engine problems, Callie puts the team on her back and manages to drag the Konnersport car kicking and screaming across the line in a miraculous finish that secures 5th place in the constructors' standings for the team. Mom, Devin.
Hey, Devin.
Not bad today, sis. Not bad at all.
You did that on purpose.
Did what on purpose?
Oh, come on, Dev. Cruise it in.
I don't know what you're talking about, mate. Technically, you went against the team order. It's poor form, that.
I can't believe I missed it at the time. It seems so obvious now.
Listen, you want to lay off the sauce, Cal. Seriously, it's a bit embarrassing. I mean...
I'm surprised Casper let you, to be honest. Really surprised.
Okay, I'm going now, because you're not making any sense. Okay? Ciao!
Yeah. Ciao.
It's funny.
Dad.
California.
That good enough for you?
Look, I thought we maybe could grab a coffee tomorrow before we head off. My flight's not till 3.
Yeah,
Have a chat about next season. It'd be good for us. Well, think about it anyway. The offer stands.
You make it sound like a negotiation.
It always is with us, Callie. You let me know.
What a race. Here we go. Let's finish it out. The 2023 season comes to an end. Let's see what the finishing touches of this story have to offer us.
It was amazing. I'm not sure I've ever seen a race like that. I was wrong about Callie.
And how did you feel about the engine failure?
There's no such thing as the perfect car. The one that failed us was the same one that got us here in the first place. So, you've just got to drive the car you're in.
Everyone's an individual, which means that everyone is motivated a little differently. Take Devon as an example. He always responds well to having his ego brushed, to being told that he's the best. His greatest fear is failure, so it gives him further to fall, keeps him hungry. Callie, on the other hand, has an innate drive to prove people wrong. If someone tells her something's not possible, she'll do everything in her power to achieve it. A sort of stubborn determination that can be harnessed. And then there's Aiden. I mean, when he started in F1, people thought he was a nice guy, but he was incredibly ambitious. It's just what makes Aiden tick. Which is why I may have started a rumour or two about interest from other teams during his time at Konnersport. To stoke that ambition. Keep his eyes on the horizon.
A lot of people might see that as manipulative, wouldn't you agree?
Well, of course. Motivation is manipulation. It's the same thing.
Is it?
Look, the end justifies the means. After all, it's just business.
Looking forward to next season?
Just let me at it.
Will you stay next season?
I've told Casper I'll stay if he does.
Do you still have a job after your run-in with Davidoff?
Well, we'll see. We did it! We secured the funding. What a team!
And that's all that matters.
Right now, yes, that's all that matters.
Okay, so, we done? Yeah? Cool. Ciao.
There it is. There it is, the finishing touches on Breaking Point 2. What a fun mode. What a fun mode, like, actually. I know there's a lot of conversation going around about the AI level and all that stuff, but at the same time, it's always fun to have a story mode in games like this. I really enjoyed it for the whole way through. As a person who's fairly new to the F1 games, this is my first venture into Breaking Point, so I don't have all of the background of physically, personally playing it myself, but I really, really enjoyed it. I think I'm going to give it a go on a higher difficulty level later, but this was an amazing experience, and I can't wait to see if they bring it back and what that story has in store for us as well. But if you enjoyed it, go ahead, leave a like rating, subscribe if you want to. But worst case scenario, will be plenty more of F1 23 action to come. I appreciate you all. I'll see you guys in the next one.